Mapo tofu, a delicious
Chinese.
dish. I actually discovered this after watching a long weekend of Angel Beats. I found it and replicated it almost instantly. First, you start with the tofu. Make sure to drain all the excess water and pour it into the sink. This way, there's no water in the tofu. Next, you wrap the tofu inside of a paper towel and be sure to put a couple weights onto it. Make sure that drains it more completely. Next, you'll want to microwave some chicken stock, so that way you can get it nice and hot. Onto the garlic. Crush it with the flat side of your knife and make sure to peel all the skin off. Now chop the garlic and chop it into fine pieces. Make sure that there's no big chunks left. Now the ginger. Make sure to cut all the sides off before you start chopping it for real. Now you're going to want to cut it in half so you can get ready to start slicing some spears into it. Once you have all the spears cut into it, line them up and chop them into small cubes. Afterwards, be sure to mince them. For the green onions, you're going to want to cut off the roots. Then cut the midsection and line them up. Now cut them into half-inch pieces. It's time to take the weights off the tofu, put it back on its plate, and to start unwrapping it. Once you're finished unwrapping, put it on the cutting board. Once on the cutting board, slice it across the midsection. And then you cut it long like spears and chop them up into cubes again. Now you chop the meat. Asian cutting skills. Put the meat into the frying pan and then stir it around until it's browned and ready for the other ingredients. Add the doboenjang, or black bean sauce, and quickly afterwards add the tianmenjang, or chili sauce. Mix the two sauces together and then pour a little bit of sake into the pan. Afterwards, mix the meat and the condiments. Add the chopped garlic and the chopped ginger, and then afterwards, add the chicken broth. Time to add the tofu. Slow and steady wins the race, so you're going to pour in a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time. You know what? Just add the whole thing in. Yes. Pour the rest of the plate in, and then swirl around the tofu in the sauce. Make sure it absorbs all the nice flavor. Add some green onions into the mix. Your Mapo tofu is almost complete. Just get a bunch of crushed pepper and throw it into the pan to spice it up a little bit more. Look at that beauty. Now it's hot enough and spicy enough to serve. And as always, good luck in the kitchen.